Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Well, this defense for the Niners, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Pickett. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. Now a play fake. Lance rolling to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he... And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On play action, Lance. On the move to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Lance. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. So nothing doing there. And that's going to make it 4th down. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Lance. That pass caught. It's Williams. Touchdown, 49ers. Jamison Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Pickett completes it to Davis. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pickett on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Meanwhile, Lance's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 22 carries, 135 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And Lance's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Lance to throw it. And he fires one, but incomplete. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. This from 32 yards away. The kick by Bass is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he gets an early chance to redeem himself, and he's able to put that one through.
And how happy is he? He's able to get that 2nd chance so quickly after the first miss. Gets his confidence back up, and who knows? They may need him for an even bigger kick later in the game.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Marcus Jones picks it. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. He's got it complete to Thompson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Harrell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pickett. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he's got it to about the 40.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And now they'll throw with Lance. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 17-0 our score after 1. Here's Lance. Being chased out left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance taking it in from a yard out. And the 49ers continue to pull away here in this first half. Bass on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Trey Lance taking it in himself to cap the drive with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. Pickett now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down. It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Harrell, and he is going to have a Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. On second down, here's Barkley trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Pickett will look to throw it here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus Jones picks it. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Barkley, inside handoff, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. McElroy, and he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And Davis has it over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now Pickett. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd down, here's Pickett. Now they set up the screen, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Barkley going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kenny Pickett. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead's down to 24. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the 31, Lance. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Lance. Steps away. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. 2nd down and 7. And Lance now to throw. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. Again, it's Lance. They'll find Williams on the slant. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And Lance will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And Lance going to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Working from the gun, Lance. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So more of the same here, CD. Not a touchdown, but 3 more points added on to their lead.
Yeah, it's been a total domination here in this first half. Offensively, defensively, even the special teams have chipped in as he connects on the field goal. It may be a little bit premature, but I think the only thing they're worried about dominating now, the post-game.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for him. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Lance. That's going to be caught. It's Chenault. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 36. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. He's got this complete to Williams. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Throwing now is Lance. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Lance looking to throw it. This is caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Hooks. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is sound in their coverage. No one is breaking free, and those ball carriers are getting tagged. If I were them, I'd think very hard about just taking 3 points and taking their dignity and moving on.
And the ball's at the 2, spotted at the 2, so a pretty good chunk to go. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Pickett to throw on first down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Pickett. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And that is incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Back near his goal line, here's Lance. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. A handoff to Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. From the gun, here's Pickett. Touchdown, Rams! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams get a bit closer. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Connection made with Chenault. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Lance. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Back to throw. Lance. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
58 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. From the gun, it's Lance.
Got his man. It's Williams.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
On second down, McCaffrey. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Lance. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the attempted 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
To the air on first down with Pickett.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. To throw again on 2nd down.
Pickett.
He's got Thompson here, complete. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38.
Pickett back to throw.
And my goodness, another interception.
And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. He's able to work 3 for about 6 down to the 18. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Throwing, and he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Pickett. He's got it complete to Thompson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Pickett.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Pickett.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Up the middle they go. Harrell.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack.
Pickett.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Pickett now on 1st down.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 2nd down at 4. Off play action. Pickett.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Pickett. He'll look to throw it.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Pickett right back to the air again.
To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Now Pickett.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Harrell. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
One final shot for Pickett.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. but still all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for San Francisco, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.